The Irish immigrating to Australia is not a new thing. They play a significant role in Australia's ever-evolving cultural, political, and economic background. Many general practitioners decided to relocate because of medical slashes and lack of funding given to the medical profession. GPs felt unable to stay in Ireland, and as a result, patient care suffered. So, what's changed? And do these changes mean that moving to Ireland may be your next step? Let's take a look. The cuts. Cuts came under the controversial FEMPI, Financial Emergency Measures in the Public Interest Acts. FEMPI cuts were imposed on pensions, general practice, and medical care during the height of the financial crisis. These cuts have been an ongoing source of anger amongst GPs and medical professionals. Despite reversals happening in broader public services, general practice has continued to bear the brunt of these austere cuts until now. The government, who have resisted demand to reconsider and reverse these cuts, are now making welcome changes. The changes. The government, who have resisted demands to reconsider and reverse these cuts, are now making welcome changes. The changes being made are all in the right direction and are heavily supported by members of the Irish Medical Organization, who voted 95% in favor of the reversal of FEMPI. The deal itself aims to put back €210 million to reform patient management and reverse cuts. This deal to increase funding for general practice over the coming years is a crucial step towards restoring what was imposed upon GPs. It will help deliver much-needed new services and reinstate how valuable general practice is to communities and health services. The agreement also helps provide new services for patients who hold medical cards for chronic diseases such as cardiovascular conditions and diabetes. €80 million is budgeted to support these plans. Maternity and paternity changes. There are also plans for better maternity and paternity payments for GPs. Maternity leave contributions for locums will increase to fund locums who stand in for GPs on maternity leave from January 2020. Funding will increase from €1,300 per week to €2,760 per week. From January 2020, contribution to locum costs will be available for up to 14 days at the same rate as maternity benefits. This is an increase from the current 3 days. It will be done in 4 stages, starting from 1st of July 2019 and continue on to January 2022. The renovation aims to improve patient services and community-centered services. These community center services are targeted towards patients that may have chronic diseases or come from economically deprived areas. E-services. Another change to be made in general practice is the use of e-services. As part of the agreement, important medicine safety initiatives and GP support will be provided from HSE pharmacists. This is particularly useful for patients on multiple medications. Though there are still discussions to be had and further negotiations to be made, these changes mark an important first step towards change. The agreement will help restore services and the importance and value of GPs in the community. Come back home. Australia may have had its high points, but most of us can agree that there really is no place like home. Many GPs decided to leave after the draconian cuts that were made to the healthcare system. It affected their ability to perform care to the highest standard and also left them feeling undervalued. But this is changing now. The Irish government has finally listened to demand and is in the process of making significant changes that will improve medical care. For many, Ireland holds a beauty, charm, and the priceless element of nostalgia that simply cannot have a price put on it. Moving to Ireland may not have been on your agenda, but perhaps it's time to reconsider coming home. If you would like more information or to find out what we do, contact us today. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, then give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.